Hey guys, this is Balazs from Chrono24, and in this Zoom episode I will talk about one of the most iconic timepieces ever, the Omega Speedmaster Professional, also known as the Moonwatch. It is arguably the brand's most popular model, and due to its role in NASA's piloted space mission, it has a unique place within the watch world. If you consider the fact that Buzz Aldrin was wearing a Speedmaster when he stepped on the lunar surface in 1969, you can imagine why it's called an all-time classic by many watch lovers all around the globe. Before I get into it, I just wanted to mention real quick that we have a lot of other Zoom videos, reviews, watch talks, and how-tos. So if you're into watches, make sure to subscribe to our channel and you'll never miss another video. But now, let's talk about the Omega Speedmaster Moonwatch Professional. To give you a bit of a background history about the Speedmaster, it was released in 1957 by Omega together with the Seamaster 300 and the Railmaster. As the name suggests, initially the Speedmaster was supposed to be a race car driver's watch. Soon after that, however, in the early 60s, the Speedmaster took a very different path and became the standard issued watch for NASA astronauts. We have a 42mm stainless steel case here with a stainless steel bracelet, hand-wound movement, so no screw down crown, and a screw in commemorative case back with the text "Flight qualified by NASA for all manned space missions. The first watch worn on the moon." The movement inside the Omega Speedmaster Professional is the 1861, which is a manual wind caliber. It has 48 hours of power reserve, rhodium plated finish, 18 joules, 21,600 vibration per hour. As you might know, the 1861 is a descendant of the 861, which is the descendant of the 321, the legendary Moonwatch caliber, which was in all of the watches connected to the Apollo program. The watch has a chronograph feature and hence two pushers. Top pusher starts the chronograph, then stops it, and the bottom pusher resets it. The Speedmaster has a very clean, simple, and elegant look, despite the fact that it's a sports watch and the chronograph. The dial is beautiful black with white painted indexes, white logo and text, white hands, chronograph hands, sub hands. As far as the crystal is concerned, the original Moonwatch had an acrylic or plastic crystal, just like this one, and a steel case back, again, just like this one. However, Omega offers the same watch with a sapphire crystal and a sapphire display case back, also known as by collectors the sapphire sandwich. So you can buy the Speedmaster on the bracelet or on the strap with the acrylic crystal and the steel case back, or a sapphire crystal if you fancy sapphire over your dial with a sapphire display case back. Speaking of the bracelet, we have a stainless steel bracelet with a Omega Speedmaster buckle, with safety pushers for opening and closing. The bracelet has three major links, and then you have two decorative lines on the middle link. The bracelet main links are brushed and the decorative lines are polished. The watch case itself has polished and brushed surfaces. The lugs, the top of the lugs are brushed with a tiny bit of polished surface. The side is brushed, and then of course in the back, again, you have brushed and polished surfaces as well. If you don't like the bracelet, you can order the watch on a leather strap with a deployant clasp. It's a black crocodile leather strap for acrylic and sapphire crystal models as well. Another interesting feature about the Speedmaster is that it comes in an amazing box. The box is really huge. It has some extra gadgets or gifts, if you will, that Omega added to the set. You can see here, there's a NATO strap. We have a Velcro strap, which is very similar to the ones that astronauts wore by NASA. You have the tool, a strap changing tool that helps you switch between the bracelet and the straps. And you also have a loop. The loop is really interesting, as the top has the same decoration as the bezel on the Speedmaster. The price of the Omega Speedmaster Professional is around 4,600 euros. This is German retail price. Obviously, the price can differ between country to country, but it's around 4,500 or 4,600 euros. On Chrono24, prices are around 3,004 to 3,009 or 4,000 euros and up. As the Speedmaster is an iconic model, this is not the first time we're dealing with it in a video. We did 2 Omega Speedmaster Talks episodes, as well as the Speedy Tuesday 1 unboxing back in the day when the Speedy Tuesday was released. You can click on the info card and find all the videos. Just hover over the top right corner, you will find them there. So the Speedmaster is without a doubt one of the all-time classic timepieces, and with its iconic design and caliber, and its history on Earth and in space, every watchman should consider having this in his or her collection at some point. If you look at the price development of the Speedmaster in 2019, you can see that it has gone up almost every month. This particular reference is also the most sold Omega model on Chrono 24 in 2019, before the Seamaster Diver 300M, and the most sold chronograph watch before the Daytona. This shows you that it's still a pretty sought after model even decades after its initial release. But what are your thoughts on the Omega Speedmaster? Do you plan on getting one, or are you already a proud owner? Let us know in the comments below, and if you liked the video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching and have a nice day. Enjoy your watches. Bye bye.